What do you do with the money situation when you are planning to move in with someone you want to spend life with? Well, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. However, there are steps to take to protect yourself, especially if you aren't married. The law can look at things differently if you are just living together. I put together some steps to assist and protect your decision-making. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. So let's get started. Number 1. Committed relationship. Manage money together only when you have been together for a while and are committed to each other 100%. Think long and hard before you entwine your finances, because untangling your finances can be disastrous if you break up. It is hard enough in a divorce situation. Number 2. What's your number? Talk about your money situation before moving in together. How much debt do you both have? Do you have student debt, credit card debt? How are you going to manage that? Are you a spender or a saver? Is your partner a spender or a saver? Talk about what you and your partner's history is with money. What is your credit score? A high credit score helps if you are planning on buying a house. It tells the lender that you are responsible financially. I will have some links in the description box so you can go in and find your score. Number 3. What do you want for your future? Before you merge your money together, talk about your money goals. What did you want for yourself, and now that you are a couple, how do you see it play out as a couple? Get on the same page. What do you want to achieve in short term, like buying a home? And what is your long-term goals, like planning for retirement? What do you want that to look like? There are lots of resources out there to help you with that journey. Number 4. Joint spending plan. Talk about how you are going to handle expenses. You might think that this is a no-brainer. You will split expenses 50-50. But perhaps 50% of your wage is not very much because you earn a good income. However, 50% of your partner's wage might put them in financial distress. Here are 3 ways to consider when splitting expenses. The first, change the percentage of the contributions. If you make 65% of the household income and your partner makes 35%, then maybe you should contribute 75% towards expenses and your partner the rest. The second way is to assign certain expenses to each other. The partner with the lower income pays for the bills that are less expensive, and the partner with the higher income pays for the bills that are more expensive. The third is depositing income into a joint account, but each keeping a small amount aside in different accounts for things that are not necessarily expenses, such as makeup, gym, coffee. It could be anything. But only do this if you have complete trust in each other. A joint bank account can be accessed by both of you, so if you break up, your partner can withdraw that money without your consent. Number 5. Money dates and kicking goals. As a couple living together, go out on money dates once a month, where you talk about money, such as how you are tracking with your budget. If you are paying off debt, how much have you paid off? How are you working towards paying the debt faster? It is so important to pay off debt as fast as you can so you can move forward and build wealth together. Be proactive around talking about money. Plan for your short-term goals, like maybe buying a home or having kids. Also talk about your long-term goals, like planning for your retirement. One of the main reasons people break up is because of finances. They start talking about money when they are in financial distress. Number 6. A big purchase. So you are ready to buy a home with your partner and you are not married. There may be steps to take to protect yourself, depending on what country you live in. I can't stress how important it is to see a lawyer and draft up an agreement. Here are a few things to consider if you are not married. The first consideration is if you are putting in 75% of the deposit and your partner is putting in 25%, then this needs to be documented. Think carefully about this before you commit to something as large as this with someone else. The second consideration, if one of you dies, who gets a share of the property? Does it go to the family of the deceased partner or will it go to the surviving partner? There is a lot to consider in a non-marriage arrangement. Third consideration, in the case of a breakup or someone loses a job, then what happens to the property? Will it be sold off? As you can see, there are a lot of things to consider. Number 7, the do nots. Co-signing debt should not be taken lightly. If you co-sign or go guarantor on your partner's loan and you and your partner break up, you are still liable to pay for the debt if they stop paying, even though it wasn't you that benefited from that money. Don't add your partner to your credit card as an authorized user, because if they don't pay you back, you are liable to pay for that debt, not them. Don't put your partner's debt in your name because your credit score is better and you get a better rate. If you want to help them pay it off, you can do so without your name on that debt. If you break up, then you can walk away from it. If it is your name, you are stuck with it until you pay it off. I hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching.